Guys, this is Pamela Horn, and I've got my co-host tonight, which is Chris, and I can't even, she just told me how to pronounce her last name, and I'm going to screw it up anyway, so I'm not even going to say it, but Chris is my co-host for tonight. Chris, what is your last name?
It is Quarterman, Pacific Quarter.
She just told me that, and it took me 20 seconds to screw it up. So Chris is my co-host for tonight, and we've got an excellent panel. So I'm getting feedback on someone's mic. One sec.
It could have been me. I just muted the other window.
Okay, cool. So last name, and I'm going to screw it up anyway, so I'm not even going to say it. But Chris is my co-host for tonight. Chris, what is your last name? Live. We're live.
Can you hear me?
So Chris is my co-host for tonight, and we've got an excellent panel. So I'm getting feedback on someone's mic. One sec.
Okay. Could have been me. I just muted the other window.
Chris? Chris, check your mic. That might be you still. I think it is. Check your mic again, honey.
Okay. Let's see. Is that better?
Yep, that was you. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Well, it's live, people. Now you know this is not recorded. Okay, so let's start over. Just pretend you didn't see any of that and that we goofed up, but oh well. So this is me having a lot of coffee, so let's start over again. Hi, I'm Pam, and this is Chris.
Hi, Chris. This time.
And welcome to our hangout where we don't know how to control the mics, and we're live, and we got this great panel with us, and we're just gonna mess up tonight. We're here to have fun, and what we want to do is we want to talk to you about this great company that we're with, which is Skinny Body Care, and we want to talk to you about how these products are changing our life, not just losing weight, but also how we're making money. So we're going to have fun. As you can see, you don't have to know everything because I don't know what I did with the mics. I don't know if that was my mic, Chris' mic, and it may have been somebody else's mic, but we don't really care because we love what we do, we love having fun, and we love changing lives. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to some great people that we have on our panel tonight. We've got a variety of folks, and we're just going to kind of go through, and people are going to jump in, jump out. They're going to tell you about some things, and me and Chris are just going to kind of have fun with it. As you can see, there is just a lot of people here with some fun stories. One in particular that's just going to, I think we're going to save Vicky for last because you guys are not going to believe this. We were talking to her before, and I'm like, girl, you got to be kidding me. But we're going to talk to some people on our panel tonight, and we're going to talk about how this company is changing people. I mean, literally, let me share this with you guys. You can't see all of what I have on, but I've been taking Skinny Fiber myself for now almost 3 months, 2.5 months. And when I was trying to find something to put on, I went in my closet and I was like, well, what am I going to put on? Because it's like really hot here in Atlanta. And I went to grab this T-shirt and I was like, that's not going to fit. But it did. And I was surprised because this T-shirt is a small. And I just wanted to share that. It has nothing to do with anything, but I want to share that because it matters to me. So it matters a lot because I've been working out, I've been eating healthy, and I don't know if I would wear it a whole lot of places, but I promise you, this is like one of my shirts I hadn't worn in like 3 years, and I was able to put it on today. So that matters a whole lot to me because it fits, and it fits real cute. You can't see the whole shirt, and I don't want to get up and model for you guys. But it's a big deal to me because not only am I losing pounds, but I'm losing a lot of inches, and I'm losing a lot more inches than I'm losing pounds. And I've been noticing that lately. So motivated that when I get off this hangout, I'm actually going to go try on. For women, we all have like jeans. We have our big girl jeans, and then we have, jeans that we wear. I call them my mom jeans, and then we have our little girl jeans. I'm going to go try on a few pair of jeans after I get off this hangout, because if I can fit this shirt, I know I can fit into some of my other jeans. So I'm real excited because I did not think I'd be able to put on this t-shirt at all. It's not tight. I've got a lot of space. So I'm really excited. And in addition to that, I've lost a total of 21.5 pounds. And yes, I do count the half because every inch, every ounce matters to me, because this has been a big journey to me. And I still got a few more pounds to lose. But it's been a big deal to me. And my sister, who's actually having surgery tomorrow morning for her wrist, has lost a total of, I believe, 19 pounds in the last month. So, and she needed to lose this weight before she could have her surgery. And I was telling her, try this, try this, try this. I think initially she was skeptical, and she tried it, and she was shocked at the results. And I remember her saying to me, oh, well, I only lost this much weight. And I said, are you serious? You only lost this much weight in a month? So she said this when we had our event here in Atlanta, and I think once she said it out her mouth, everyone was looking at her like, okay, that's a lot of weight. So it's been a tremendous blessing to me, my family, and the fact that she's able to have this surgery now without having all that excess weight on her. So, Chris, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can introduce some of our panel and let them tell some of their stories, because I've talked enough right now and I need some water.
Okay, can you actually hear me this time? Are we doing good?
We can hear you.
Okay, you got it. Well, when you were talking about the losing weight part of it and trying on a different shirt, see, that's just absolutely fantastic, because I've lost 35 pounds. I've got a ways to go. We were talking before we started. Yes, yay. We were talking before we started when we were out at the fair this last week, my team was. And, I still probably got about 35, 40 pounds that I want to lose. And so when people look at me, they still see that. But I was handing out my flyers and talking about my weight loss, and this one woman came up to me, and I said, here, would you like to hear about Skinny Fiber? And before I could get out of my mouth that I had lost 35 pounds or hand her my card that you could see that I'd lost this weight, the first words out of her mouth was, well, why aren't you skinny? Well, I had to take a breath and wait just a minute, and I had to realize that when people look at us, they don't see our story, and they don't see what we have and what we've accomplished and what we've done. So if we want to really be successful and make these people come over and join our teams, if we want them to buy our product, they need to hear our story. So this is a wonderful opportunity for me to take a breath and not say what I wanted to say to the lady, but share my story with her. And by the end, she took my card, she ended up friending me on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure she's going to end up being a client. So it's just kind of, like you said, it is a big deal. It's very, very fun when you can go into a store and you can buy a smaller size, or you can walk by a mirror and you can kind of stop and think, man, there are things happening and things are changing. And it's like when we were talking earlier to Vicki before we started this, we need to be a product of the product. So I've been completely blessed right now. And before we were talking to Clarence. So, maybe Clarence wants to hop on here and tell us about his story, where he came in at, and how he got in with the company. Clarence?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you.
Hear me loud and clear?
Hear you good.
Hey, well, yeah, I appreciate you as well as Pam for inviting me on the hangout this evening. And my story is it's kind of complicated, but I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. Roughly about 3 years ago, I was on a network marketing team, another organization, and we basically had gone through a whole fiasco over the past, almost 3 years now. And what I mean by that is we actually went through 7 different companies before we actually found Skinny Body Care in those 3 years. So by the time I got the information from Dika Simmons, who's a Diamond Leader here at SBC, I was pretty burned out. I pretty much was just done. I was like teetering on just by a hair to just cut out network marketing totally, because I couldn't get any traction, because we were actually in, on average, maybe like 2 to 3 companies a year. So it's like, man, what's next? So I got the information from Dika, and I was very reluctant to actually look at the information, because I was just pretty much no longer interested in doing any other business. But I was pretty inspired by her mentorship. She actually put me on the phone with Mr. Tim Miller, who everybody knows. If you're not familiar who he is, he's our crown diamond here at SBC. Got me on the phone with him, and he pretty much, assured me that a lot of people over here were winning. People that did not have any network marketing experience whatsoever, and that pretty much intrigued me. So I did my due diligence, went out, and I actually, took a look at SBC, took the tour, got positioned, and was wondering about the product, whether or not it worked. Well, during those 3 years while we were skipping around from company to company, I was so focused on trying to build a business, I gained some weight. So, I'm usually in pretty good shape, but, my clothes were getting ridiculously tight. I had to buy the opposite. I had to get larger clothes over those 2 years, and hey, I kind of basically needed to lose some weight myself. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take the pills. But after I started taking the pills, I started feeling better. I had better energy. My system was assimilating properly. My skin was getting clearer, and I started shedding pounds. So within the first 30 days, I lost 16.6 pounds, which was phenomenal for me because I didn't change anything that I ate. I purposely did not exercise because, on the bottle it said that you didn't have to, and Tim kept telling me that I didn't have to. So I was like, I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to put it to the test. So first 3.5, 4 weeks, didn't do any exercise. And then that 4th week, going on the 5th week, I started to exercise. My son and I, we started doing an exercise program, and I lost an additional 5 pounds. So in total, I'm at, where I need to be at my goal weight. I made it in a little over 6 weeks. So I lost 21.1 pounds, and I've been able to maintain pretty well on the product, and I'm very, very, very happy with how I look now. I've been exercising moderately. I've improved my eating habits, and I've been able to maintain very easily. So, guys, if you're watching us right now, and especially the men, even though it's a white bottle with the pink label, man, this stuff works. It works very well, and you will enjoy the no side effect part of it. A lot of these other drug companies come out with the similar antidotes, as far as like buffering your hunger and having boosting your metabolism and all of that, but it has these stimulants in it, and it has all these side effects. So if you're concerned about different side effects and things like that, you don't have any worries over here because it's safe for children to take as well. And my son, he's actually lost 10 pounds on Skinny Fiber as well. So, I have nothing but high praises about the product. I encourage anyone that's on the Hangout right now, if you haven't been taking your Skinny Fiber as directed, you need to. And if you haven't tried it, get on it right now today and order some. But that's my story, and I really am now in a position to help a lot of other people with the product. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start marching out. We're going to get from behind these computers. We're going to hit the street, and we're going to take it to the masses, get on the soapbox, and let everybody know about Skinny Body Care and Skinny Fiber. That's it.
Well, let me say that I've seen you in person. You look amazing.
Thank you.
And 20 pounds, people don't realize how much 20 pounds off of someone can do. I can tell you 20 pounds off of me makes my collarbones start popping in.
Right. Absolutely.
So it's small things, but I can tell even just from a couple months ago, my face starts to trim out. You can really notice things about yourself, and And I'll tell you, I feel so much better. And when I posted this morning. It's like I'm hitting the bed a lot earlier. I don't know if some of it has to do with my age, but when I go to sleep, I sleep. I mean, I am just like resting so much better. But listen, folks, if you are looking for a way to, if you want to feel better, that's the first thing. If you want to feel better, what I love about this product is that it's all natural. And this was a great side effect that I didn't expect. I don't have the sweet cravings. Now, I'm normally the cookie monster, the cake monster, the sugar monster, and anything that falls in that category. I was telling my sister this earlier on a phone call that normally when I try and give up anything that has to do with sugar, within 24 to 48 hours, I am eating my hand if it smells like perfume.
Absolutely.
I am ready to chow it down. I am not exaggerating. I will eat anything remotely close to smelling sweet because I can't do without it. And the crazy thing is, for me, I can't speak for you all. Maybe y'all can chime in on this.
Oh, yeah, it was one thing I did want to add. When I first started taking the product, I actually made a YouTube video really observing the changes that I had, right? So I'm a sweet tea fool, okay? I'm from
You
Atlanta,
say
Georgia.
sweet tea because you kind of country there. I don't want to call you out on it, but you say sweet tea.
Sweet tea, baby.
Sweet
Tea.
tea, like sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Okay, because I for the Northerners, I just want to make that clear. He said tea. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, anyway. So anyway, sweet tea is like my it's like my nemesis. It's like, with every meal I gotta have some sweet tea. So I noticed that and coffee in the morning. I love coffee with a ton of sugar. So I noticed maybe a week after I started taking the pills and it started assimilating and being a part of me and getting into my system. I couldn't finish my doggone tea. I don't know. I don't care how much I tried. I tried to finish the big 32 ounces that they give you at Wendy's and Churches and all those other places. I love that stuff. And for the life of me, I cannot drink an entire container of sweet tea, or I like cookies. I don't eat cookies anymore. And coffee, I only require maybe a little sugar now. So, and I sleep very well, just like you, Pam. I get a very restful sleep. And a lot of people probably in this company that's on the product probably have very similar stories about that. So it's amazing. I mean, I didn't think just like 2 pills 30 minutes before you eat could do something like that. That's just, for the life of me, I can't fathom it. But it works.
What about anyone else? Have your sweet cravings been cut? Anyone else have similar?
Yep, I have. Definitely.
Yeah.
Keisha?
Gone.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I am what you would call a chocoholic. I love sweets. I've loved sweets ever since I was a kid. I thought I would outgrow it, but I haven't, since I've been an adult. But I thought I would, but I haven't. But since I've been taking the Skinny Fiber, it has really cut down on my sweet cravings. I don't buy chocolate. Even though my granddaughter tries to get me to do it, I'm like, no, we don't need chocolate. I need to get her on it then, because she has such a sweet craving. She's a chocoholic too, but it has really, really cut down on my sweet cravings. So that's a good thing when you're trying to lose weight. So, yeah, definitely a great side effect for me. Yeah.
What about anyone else having is it come down on your sweets at all, Chris?
Oh, it has mine, definitely. Mine was Reese Cups. So
I love Reese Cups.
yeah, one time
I love Reese Cups.
Diet Coke.
Yeah. I know you were posting the other day about starting to work out more. Were you a sweetaholic too, Kelly?
Oh yeah. I would notoriously bake things like around, especially around the holidays,
Hmm.
and usually like half a pan of like Rice Krispie treats or So yeah, I mean I love sweets, I love sugar, and it's drastically cut down on on the craving that I used to have for it because be like, oh, let me just have one. One brownie turns into like four. I'm like mad at myself about eating it. So the skinny fiber since I've been on it, and it's been like a couple weeks. This week I've dropped 4 pounds.
Oh, go girl.
Nice, nice.
So it's definitely made a drastic change, and I like that it's all natural. And I recently discovered that even the bottles are made out of recycled materials. So
Yeah.
like when I looked at this as a company, it really matched how I felt, and what the standards that I wanted in a company. So
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. What about you, Vicky?
It did cut down on my cravings, but it didn't cut them out completely. I mean, I still want it, but I find that when I go to eat it, I just don't have the desire to devour it like I used to. So I'll still have a bite.
Yeah.
I'll have a piece of dark chocolate. I'll have something, but it doesn't affect me like it used to. And I can eat it, or I'll get a milkshake. I'm like, man, I want a milkshake. And I'll start drinking it, and I'll be partway into it. I'm like, I don't want this. What was I thinking? So it's still some of that old mindset that's still in there from 50 odd years of eating junk that I still think I want it, but I'll start to have it, and I'm why am I doing this? It doesn't taste good. I'm not interested in it.
Yep.
But so it's been nice, but I still have some stuff I shouldn't eat. The sweets or I have pizza once a week, and I'm still losing weight. So you know what? If I have a product that I can still have the stuff I want once in a while, and I'm still going to lose weight, then I'm okay that it didn't completely get rid of the cravings. I still want to have some of that stuff. I just don't want it as much as I used to, and I don't need as many pieces as I used to. So that's how it's helped me.
I think that's a good point, though. Wouldn't you say, Chris, that you can eat the same food, but it stops you from eating a lot of it. So if you do want to have pizza or you want to have a burger, it allows you to be more conscious of it. When I do eat those foods, I know for me, I can't do as much. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and that's even is that when you go to try to have a drink of maybe a Diet Coke, you try to have a bite of something that maybe isn't processed, it just tastes completely wrong. Fiber changes your craving, or changes the way that you taste food. If it's something that comes out of a box or it comes from McDonald's, it does not taste the way it used to taste. It's like a completely different thing for me. Used to, I would want to go, we worked out of our house and we had 3 different businesses, but we were constantly eating out. And it was like, okay, what are you going to eat today? You want McDonald's, you want to get fried chicken, you want to get some Chinese? That sounds good right now. Whatever, what really sounds good to my family, good, clean, fresh food. And that is what Skinny Fiber does. It allows you to finally make a lifestyle change. Anytime you talk about weight loss, you talk about making a lifestyle change. Well, that's a hard thing when your digestive system isn't what it needs to be. And that's what the digestive when Skinny Fiber does. The digestive system and allows you to finally take control of your lifestyle, take control of your food. And that's why people are able to maintain their weight loss because it makes those changes within you physically and chemically. So it's just an awesome blend together with the company. You've got the weight loss ingredients and you've got the digestive enzymes. And when you combine them, it's a really powerful product that works.
Yeah, because realistically, it is a lifestyle change. I mean, truthfully, I mean, you can lose weight temporarily eating, chicken and salads. I mean, you can. But are you going to do that for the rest of your life? No. I mean, who wants to eat like that? I mean, I can't. I mean, I can do it for a short period of time, but after a while, I need some. I need some bread. I need some pizza. I need real food in my life. So that's what I love about this, is that it actually allows you to eat real foods, but it allows you to eat it in moderation and allows you to enjoy life. I mean, life is about living, and life is about experiences. So that's what I love so much about it. So let's mosey on down to Miss Keisha. You know, last week, Chris, Keisha's when everybody got everyone all hyped up. We was having a nice little hangout, and then Keisha came in and got all rowdy. You remember?
No, I wasn't like that.
So let's see what she's up to this week. Let's see what trouble she's going to start.
I ain't starting nothing this week. Well, thank you for having me
She's
back.
going to get the whole panel all hyped up again. Everybody swinging.
Hey, silly Pam. Thanks for having me back. Just want to share. This week I was able to, get back into my jeans. I know you was just talking about your shirt that you didn't know you could fit shopping in your closet. So basically, that's what I did this week. So I posted up a bunch of pictures on Facebook this week that I was able to get in a pair of jeans I haven't worn in 5 years. So I was so excited about just being able to see the results of what I've been doing. I've been taking Skinny Fiber. I've been in the business taking the product for 6 weeks now, and I've lost a total of 10 pounds so far. So it has really made a difference in my energy. I can see that my clothes are fitting a lot better. Now, the jeans were a little bit tight, but they're not the spandex kind. But the point is I can get in them, and I haven't gotten in them in 5 years. So I was really excited about that. And I just love this product. It's just so simple to take. You're only taking it 30 minutes before you eat. And I came in today because I was out at the park doing some stuff, and I was starving when I came in the house. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to grab anything to eat until I take my Skinny Fiber. So I took the Skinny Fiber, and I swear a lot of times when I'm really hungry and I take the Skinny Fiber, I don't be as hungry after I take it for like 20 minutes later. I don't be as hungry. So it does really even curb your appetite even before you're eating, even when you're really hungry. So that's what I've noticed. I don't know if you guys have noticed that if you wait a long period to eat, then you take it, you automatically feel full even before you eat. So that's one thing that I like. I like the product detoxifies your system. That's what I like. Because I'm going to tell you what I did not too long ago. I did a cleanse for, well, this cleanse was supposed to be for 10 days. It did not last for 10 days. This was this master lemon cleanse. And I don't know if any of y'all out there ever done a master lemon cleanse. Oh my God, that is just the worst thing you can ever do. You trust me, you have to stay in your restroom at all times. And I had some crazy side effects from doing that cleanse. I stuck in there for 7 days. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days, but still I wasn't eating anything. Just drinking this lemon concoction for 7 days straight. But that's what I love about Skinny Fiber is that you basically detox naturally. That's what I love. So it will cleanse out your system naturally. You don't have to do all this crazy lemon stuff or crazy cleanses that you see out there. So that's really what I love. And you can really just eat what it is that you want. Yeah, it's best to eat, healthy. That way your results will be even that more faster, but you can still eat what it is, whatever it is you want. You won't want as much. That's what I love. But as far as the business side of it, just to share with you guys why I chose this company, why I'm here, and really what it's meant for me so far. I mean, I've been in the industry back since the early 90s. I've been in a lot of different companies, seen a lot of, comp plans, companies. And this company I was really impressed by. One thing that I was really impressed by when I took a look at this company is that the owner said that he wanted to make this the last company you ever needed to join. That kind of resonated with me because I've been in so many different companies. I've been in the industry a long time. I left the industry for many years. But this is something that I truly love because it can really create the lifestyle that you want. You can really have the success in this industry and impact a lot of lives all at the same time. And when I looked at Skinny Body Care, I was really searching for something that was really a good fit for me, that resonated with me. And weight always have resonated with me because of the fact that I've always been overweight. I've been overweight since I was a kid. And I said, well, when I took a look at it, I said, hey, what I got to lose but some extra pounds, you know, and make some money on top of it, because this industry, network marketing, the weight loss industry, I mean, it's a huge, huge industry. So many people need to lose weight. We all know somebody. If we don't personally want to lose weight, we all know somebody that does. Because sometimes I talk to people, they be like, oh, I don't need to lose no weight. Well, I'll be like, well, okay, don't you know people that need to lose weight? I mean, we all do. So this is a business that is for the masses. That's what I like. It's not something that people have to have a certain skill set, or they don't have to be in a certain industry or technical type of thing. This is very simple. That's what I like about it. Anybody can do this. You're hitting the masses. Anybody can do this. And it's just really something that I really love. So far, I've been in the business, like I said, about 6 weeks now. I've met some amazing people. We hung out here in Atlanta. I'm here in Atlanta with Pam and Clarence. We all hung out together over the weekend. Got a chance to meet Tim and John Gallardi, and you know, people they're just average everyday people. I mean, they make a lot of money. People are making so much money here just with this little pink bottle, which is so amazing. People are really changing their lives, really creating an amazing lifestyle with this company. So guys, if you are really looking at this company, you've never been in the industry, even if you have, I mean, you're just tired of trying to find a company that will have everything you need. This company, I was trying to find something wrong with it. I really was, but I really could not find anything bad to say about this company. Everything done such on a professional level. I mean, I really love the people that we work with. It's just one big team, and I've never seen that either, that everybody works together. It's no egos, no, you know, people gotta think that they're better than you. They don't want to help you. It's none of that. None of the flash, none of this, I'm up here and you down there type of deal. It's just real people just really there to help you get it done. And if you want to be a part of something that's huge, that's big, that's going to be big, you want to get started now. You don't want to wait. Like I said, this is the simplest business you will ever do. Talking about weight loss is the simplest thing you can ever do. So if you can't do that, then I just recommend you keep your day job. That's really what I recommend, because this is one of the simplest things that you can ever do. So that's pretty much it for me. That's my story, and I am sticking to it. So,
you know, I'd like to touch on something you said. This is really, for Skinny Body Care, it really is an untapped market. You know, when a lot of us came into this and we're only doing this on Facebook, and just doing it online, you think, oh my gosh, it's saturated, everybody's heard of Facebook, but that is just not the case. And I really found that out at the fair. I've lived in this town my whole life. I've owned several different businesses. I've been politically active. You know, I've lived here all my life. It's about 80,000 people. It's not a huge town, but I was so shocked at the amount of people when I was handing out cards and when my team were handing out cards and heard about Skinny Fiber. I would say 95% of the time the answer was no. So, you know, because Skinny Fiber is a new product. It's only been around for less than 4 years. People just don't know about it. So if you're sitting behind this thing and you're only doing it online, you need to take it offline. You need to keep working, because it's just not got out there yet. And it's such a new company, and we're right here on the ground floor. So those of us who are in here right now and who stay and who build and who don't get discouraged are setting ourselves up for life. You know, I've worked the past 30 years of my life, and I've not really gotten anywhere. But I know with this company, Skinny Body Care, I'm going to be able to set myself up, and I'm going to be able to set my children up, because I'm in such a fabulous company and because it is an untapped market. Sure, there are a lot of products out there for weight loss, but they're not as good as Skinny Body Care, not as good as what we have. So everybody needs to really like we were talking about, just step outside of your comfort zone. You know, get offline, stay online, get a card, get something that absolutely everybody can, because they don't know about skin body care yet, but when they really start knowing about it, it's going to take off and it's going to be good for all of us.
Yeah, I'd like to add something as well. I've discovered something just actually talking to Pam for the past couple of days once we adjourned from our Saturday meeting that we had with all of the great people that are here in the Atlanta region. And what I discovered, and Pam agreed, is that we here at SBC have really got something that no other network marketing company has. What I mean by that is we have an actual hard product that everybody knows somebody, if they don't need it themselves. We have a product, or a couple of products. You know, have a wonderful skincare product, and we have a wonderful world-class weight loss product that everybody needs, okay? Now, not only that, most network marketing companies that have a hard product like we do only sell it or market it belly to belly. What Ben Glinsky has done, which is amazing to me, he basically has reverse engineered and actually started the company backward in a traditional network marketing setting. He actually started a hard product company online and was able to be successful, build a $32 million annual company online, period. I never heard of a thing like that. Being a network marketer, never heard of a thing like that. So what does that mean? That means a whole lot. That means that not only can you come in this company and learn what we do, get in, plug in, stay in, with the system that's already in place, which was practically fairly easy. Again, I made a video, son's 12 years old, just turned 13. Okay, he learned the business in 5 minutes, okay? And if a 13-year-old kid can do this from a computer, anybody that's watching this Hangout right now can do it. Now, in order to expand and to make this company the billion-dollar company that we're striving for and that we're going to reach, is to go to a traditional setting, meaning belly to belly, meaning getting outside that comfort zone once you get in tune with what's going on originally with this company. Once we do that, we get the word out in a traditional setting. It's nothing that no other company can do. They won't be able to touch us because most companies are traditionally belly, and when they try to get to a internet marketing setting, they never make any money because they don't have the formula. We got the secret formula. We got the secret sauce that everybody wants, but they don't know how to do it. So we have a huge advantage over a lot of nutritional companies that are already out there. They don't do what we do. They don't do how we do it. So with that power that we already possess, once we get into their realm and we started getting the traditional network marketers that are swarming over here right now, it's gonna be hell to pay. A lot of people are gonna be looking this way and gonna wonder how the hell did we do it. So with that said, I'm just very excited for the near and the far future for everyone that's on this Hangout. I mean, we got something very powerful here, and I want to say kudos to everybody that's been hanging in with this company for the past 3.5 years. I mean, you've done an awesome job, and I'm just glad to be aboard. That's it.
I want to jump in real quick and before I introduce Kelly and just tell you guys, you know, first of all, if you have not already joined our company, I really don't know what you're waiting for. I mean, we have an amazing product, amazing team, amazing people, but right now we're halfway through the month and we have this amazing promotion. As you can see, I love the word amazing. But we really do have this amazing promotion going on this month that's going to allow you to make more money, more of an impact than any other time that's ever been offered, at least since I've been around, maybe another time, but I can only tell you about when I've been around, where you can literally get further in the company and help impact more lives and help more people than ever before. The qualifying, in order to get to the next level in the company where you can get, we have what's called levels in the company. In order to get to each level, you have to get a certain amount of volume. This month, it's been slashed in half. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details, but what I can tell you is it's an amazing opportunity. I love that word. Didn't I just tell you that? And you only need to get to half the numbers this month, and you still have half the month. So let me tell you, for those of you guys who are already in skinny body care, this is the time where you should be sharing with all your friends, all your family members, one, because it will change their life. It's changed my life. As I told you, you see this? These are my collarbones that are popping out, people. And by the time we get to Vegas, they're going to be all over the place. I'm going to be in my skinny jeans. Remember we said single-digit jeans? We're going to be all over Vegas in our single-digit jeans. That means size 9 and below. We're going to be all over Vegas, and Clarence is going to have me all looking gorgeous. But in addition to that, we're going to be helping people because their finances are going to change, their health is going to change. I have one of my team members who literally got her cholesterol below 200. We're going to have her next hangout. My sister who has lost almost 20 pounds because of skinny body care. These are the types of things that you want to share with people, and this month you want to share it with people because it's going to impact your finances, because for half the volume you're going to be able to get to the next level. You're going to be able to get to gold for half of the business volume that you would normally need. You're going to be able to get to platinum for half of the business volume that you would normally need, and you're going to be able to get to diamond for half of the business volume that you would normally need. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then ask the person who put you on this hangout tonight, or click on the link below, because what that will do is allow you to get started tonight, and then you'll be able to get into your back office and you'll be able to find exactly the information that we're talking about that you need in order to qualify to get to those levels, which is literally going to change your life. So I just wanted to throw that in before we get too far into this, because we still have 2 weeks in this month in order for you guys to get involved and meet us in Vegas so you can see what we're talking about as far as the single-digit jeans. The ladies that were on the hangout a few weeks ago, you guys know what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about, how skinny body is not just changing people's lives financially, but we're talking about changing your bodies. We're talking about looking good. And I'm going to say it since nobody else wants to say it. Looking sexy, because I'm in my 40s. I'm about getting sexy back. That's right. That's right. My sexy back. I'm in my 40s, and I'm looking forward to getting my sexy back after 3 years.
That's right.
Nobody else wants to claim the S word. I'm claiming the S word.
That's right.
So I said it. Did the camera just go out on me? Okay. Because you know on TV they go ahead and it gets all fuzzy when they say the curse word. So I said the S word. So I just want to make sure that it didn't go out. So seriously, guys, though. This is about changing people's lives in so many ways, and we want to have fun with this business, show people how they can make money, how they can feel good. And for women, especially women in our 40s, you know, it's about feeling good about ourselves and looking good for our spouses. And for me, that's about being able to put on clothes that makes me feel good and look good. So I know I got a tendency to get off track. I don't know how we got on making money and then looking sexy. Oh, making money and feeling sexy go together. Okay, money is sexy. All right. So, anyway. So Kelly, I'm throwing that over to you to clean that up. you deal with that, girl. I don't know how you're going to clean that up. But Kelly, over to you.
Damage control.
Damage control, Kelly.
Yeah. Well, 3 years ago, actually, and a lot of people don't know this about me, I was at my heaviest at 230 pounds. I was not happy with myself. So I started on my weight loss journey, and, you know, this is the thinnest I've ever been. It really does. It feels good. I feel like a different person. And before I even started looking at Skinny Body as like a product, I looked really at the culture, the people, because all I would see in my news feed and all I would hear about was, you know, people having fun with a business. And I was looking at my business that I was in at the time, and I was, you know, not having the same amount of fun. I was like, wow, these guys really mesh well together, and they have fun, and they're listening to music, and they're laughing, and So it was really, for me, it was the people that are in the company, and I saw as a culture that it was something that was unified, and something that I've never seen online before, and something that I wanted to be in. So I got in right away, and that's when I discovered all the products and benefits and started using the products. So I really love the atmosphere, and what this brought so many people together that would normally not be together. We all support and help one another, and anytime somebody new comes in, everybody's very welcoming. Sorry, my kids are in the background. But in other companies, they have tried to simulate the culture that has well, hold on one second. Sorry. They've really tried to simulate what we have created, and I love the people. I cannot wait for Vegas. I cannot wait to see people that I've built relationships with and I talk to every day, and people on my team that we help and support. So for me, this is really an all-in-one package. It's something that I've never really been successful in the past at other businesses. I've been in, like other people have said, I've been in multiple opportunities. I've tried, made a little bit of money here and there, but when you're having fun and you're working and you're losing weight and you're feeling good and all of that combined and you're feeling sexy, that's going to show, and other people are going to want to get on what you have. They see you having fun, they see you laughing, they see you smiling and losing weight. That's like the magic formula for me, and it's what keeps me going.
Kelly, you almost got us banned. You just said the S word. We said it like 4 times tonight. We have a 3-time minimum.
Oh, I didn't know the rules.
And
nobody told me.
now Kai's going to message me and say I'm influencing you to say the S word. I try to behave. I think it's not working.
It's cool. It's cool. I mean, like that, for the first time ever, I have a flat stomach and stuff, so I'm allowed to say it, I feel like.
Sexy. Well, so for me, my thing, I use a hashtag. I say sexy after 40. My daughter goes, Mom, really?
She said, sexy after 40. What's with that?
Well, you know what? Anything I do, my kids find a way to like try and make it not cool. So, she says my kids are 27 and 22. So anything I do, my kids try to make it like, Mom, really? Like, if I put it on Instagram, they go, really, Mom? I'm like, I'm cool. They're like, no, you're not.
Wait till they turn 40.
Or my son likes to go, Mom, I'm 27, right? I go, do you have to say it like that? So it's to remind me of how old I am. That's what it's really about. So, and I tell them, I go, look at me. So my kids try to remind me that I go, look, I'm sexy after 40. So I don't let my kids bother me. I tell my daughter, I said, this is what you're gonna look like. I said, be grateful. Chris, I know you told us a little bit about your story, but I was surprised that you've just been in the industry for less than a year.
Yeah, I started last August. Well, it's coming up on a year actually, and I've totally enjoyed the company. I've heard a lot of people. I want to touch on something real quick before I forget about it. I've heard a lot of people say, well, I don't have any friends online. I don't have. I've only got 40 or 50 friends. I've only got this. I've only got that. Or I'm trying to do this. It's not a matter of trying to grow your business. It's a matter of growing your business. You know, I saw a post about that today. We have to really take the trying and the I want to and I'm working on it. We have to take those out of what we're doing. When I first started, I had 112 friends. I had actually had thousands, and I deleted all of them before I started the business. Had I known that I was going to do this, I wouldn't have done that. But I deleted thousands and thousands of friends that I had from different things that I had done, and I started with Skinny Body Care with 112 friends. And now, you know, I mean, I don't have an amazing friends list like a lot of people. I've got, you know, a couple thousand friends, 1,000 or so followers. I've got, you know, 7,000 or so in my group. But I grew that from 112, you know, and it takes time and it takes dedication to that. And I've enjoyed every step of it. I actually, I'm going to say this, I don't think I've even told my team yet, but today I rolled over to Platinum, which I've been in the company for a year. And just rolled over to Platinum today. So, and it was with the half of BV, but we got half a month left, you know. And I had told my team originally, I want to get to Platinum with the right BV. I want to get there with 10,000. I want to, you know, and the team has done that. And that's what's so fantastic about Skinny Body Care. It's been the ride of my life, you know, so far. I'm getting ready to turn 46 years old, and this has just been phenomenal. I've made incredible friends. And that's what's so different about this business. You know, I don't come from a network marketing background, so when people say, you know, the other companies aren't team-oriented and they're not, am I still here? Because something just happened on my computer. There we go. When we say that this company is a family and this company is all about helping each other, it really is. You know, it's just amazing that we are here for each other. And when I have a question, I can go in the efficiency and dream team, I can go into the heart and soul, and I can ask it, and there are going to be 20, 30 people come knocking the door, and they're going to take, you know, they're going to answer those questions, and they're going to help me. It doesn't matter if I'm in the downline, you know, it just does not matter, and it shouldn't. And that's what a family is, and that's what this company is. And I just feel myself blessed every single day, you know. And I actually know I've got a couple people out there that sent me a message and told me that they were on. It's time to join. It's time to quit sitting on the fence. It's time to come over. It's time to get healthy. It's time to make money, and it's time to help other people do the same thing.
Yeah, and you know what? The thing is that this is, well, I'll tell you one of the reasons why. Well, there's a lot of reasons why. As you can see, I could just keep running my mouth, but. The reason why I love being part of this is because it really does feel like a family. I've said in one of the other hangouts that I was part of another company, and even though I made a lot of money, I didn't feel part of something that was bigger. I feel like I'm making a big difference here because I can impact people in a way here that I know I probably will never get another chance to, because I could change people's health. I can show them how to make a tremendous amount of money, and it's really starting with literally this bottle. To me, it's, you know, I tell people all the time, I had this conversation today with someone else. When I wrap my mind around the fact that I'm going to be able to show people how to make millions with this bottle, and showing them how to create a lifestyle beyond most people's wildest dreams, it's really amazing to me. This company is going to change and impact so many people's lives, and it's almost, even every time I just get to that point, I lose words, because that's just how much in awe I am. I really am. And I can talk a lot, as you guys can see, but when I get right to that stage, knowing how it's going to impact people and how I'm at home, and when I say how I'm at home, that I'm not going anywhere, and that hundreds of thousands of lives are going to be impacted for years and years and years to come because of what we're doing right now. It's just really mind-boggling. So, you know, for those of you guys who are looking now and you're wondering, does this work? Will it work? Well, it does. It really, really does. I was having a conversation with a friend and I hope it's okay with you guys that I kind of take this minute to say this. I was having a conversation with a friend's husband today, and I was telling him that, he said he didn't really believe in this whole industry. And I said, for 20-something years, I was one of those people who never believed in this industry. I was always the person who looked at it and said, ugh, you're not getting me with one of those scams. You're not getting me, and you're not getting my money. And I never tried it. And I even told Keisha I was in the real estate and mortgage industry. And because of that, when people would invite me to the event, I would always go. But I always had my plan in place to get out of it. I had my other business, so I would always respectfully decline and say, I'm already tied up. I'm in too many things. And that was always my scapegoat, so I would never even look at it. Well, a couple years ago when I actually started looking into the network marketing industry, it was out of desperation. I needed to. I didn't really have any choice because I was broke. And so I needed to do something, and so I started looking into it. And I explained this whole story to him because financially they were in a situation where they needed to do something. And I explained to him that this industry literally has changed my life and saved my life. And I share that with you because I don't know why I'm sharing it. I guess I'm sharing it because God led me to. I'll just be honest. I started doing things because I feel led to. So I'm being led to right now because somebody needs to hear this. And it saved my life financially. And it was needed at that time. And if I had not done it, I don't know where I would have been because we were broke. We were broke. When I say broke, a lot of times people say they were broke and they're sitting there with $10,000 in the bank. No, we were broke where I was 4 car notes behind broke. And we really needed the money. And so it was life-changing for me because we're in a position now financially where I don't need that money. I can promise you that. I do very well financially. And if it hadn't been for this industry, I wouldn't be in that position at all. And I know within the next 6 to 12 months that I'll be doing 7 figures because of Skinny Body Care. And I mention that because I was so closed-minded to even looking at this that if I had shut it off, if I had kept my mind closed, if I had not even looked at this, I would still be struggling. I would still not know how I could pay my bills. We would still be in a position where we were barely able to take care of ourselves. I don't know what we would be doing. And I think right now, for whatever reason I'm sharing this, somebody needs to hear this and to take the risk or take that opportunity and just put their hand out and say, I trust you. If not, I trust the person that you're here with today looking at this opportunity with and say, I trust you, God, and take this opportunity because this business is going and it's going to make someone a lot of money. And as I said to my friend, here's the thing. I'm going to make millions with or without you. I love to make it with you, but I'm going to make it without you either way. And whoever invited you to this hangout today did so because they love you and they care about you, not because they're trying to make some money off of you. Reality is whoever brought you here today is a go-getter. And they brought you here because they love what they do. They love this company and they love this team. And they're enthusiastic about being here. And they're going to make it whether you come on today or not. But they're giving you an opportunity of a lifetime. The positioning, the opportunity, the timing is right. And so, again, I don't know why I'm sharing this story, but I'm sharing it because somebody needed to hear it. I just believe that whenever I start running my mouth and saying certain things, it was for somebody. So whoever it's for, take it at that. Take the opportunity, say, God, I trust you, or trust the person who told you to hang out. Click on the link and join us because, again, we are running. We can run with you or we'll run without you, but either way, we're going to run. And this company has given us such an amazing, amazing opportunity. And the people you see on this panel right now, you can come back a year from now, and I guarantee you they will sit here and say, I'm doing 6 figures a month, thank you, God. And you'll be sitting there going, man, that woman was on that thing that night talking about, God told me to tell somebody, and she was talking to me, and I didn't do nothing. So I'm just, look at the date, July 16th. Remember this date. You was told to sign up. or go ahead and click on the link below. Okay, now that that's done, Vicki, I told you, it goes anywhere. You know, sometimes you just be led to do certain things. I'm just saying, I was just led to go there. So, Vicki, let's talk about, I told you, things happen here, but now we're going to talk about your story because, woo, girl.
Wow. Well, hi. Hey, anybody who knows me at all knows that I've just sat patiently and listened because I love hearing everybody else's stories, and I learn so much from them all the time that, you know, I'm sure people are sitting there, man, she's just biting her tongue waiting for her chance to talk. But, you know, I don't do that. I really listen to what everyone else has to say, and it's awesome to hear where everyone comes from and what brought them here. And we all come here from different places, different reasons. I have a full-time job. I have an amazing full-time job. I am a high school art teacher, and I've been doing it for 20 years. You know, I got a great job, but I discovered this opportunity, but before I discovered the opportunity, I discovered the product. You know, you guys are all talking about bringing sexy back at 40. I'm going to be 52 3 weeks from today, 52 years old, and I have a 7-year-old daughter that I gave birth to. She is mine, all mine. And I had, you know, she was born just before I turned 45, but the miracle of that is my only other child is going to be 37. Oh, did I say that out loud? Don't do the math. In October, and I had him as a teenager, and people who are old enough know that in the 70s, that wasn't happening. You know, I was shipped off to home for unwed mothers, wasn't allowed to date his father anymore, and I got on with my life like I was supposed to. You know, I went back to high school. I graduated near the top of my class, but there was just this ache inside of me, this desire, and I waited and I waited. And so people who don't think I'm patient, I waited 21 years and I found my son. And after I found him, he wanted to meet his father. I found his father. We got married, and I wanted to have a baby, and we had our little girl. I was a relatively healthy but not skinny girl at that point. I worked out really hard to get thin so I could get pregnant, and as soon as I got pregnant with her, my doctor was so terrified I would lose her. I'd lost every other pregnancy I'd ever had. I was put on bed rest. I gained 85 pounds. So I went from a size 6'8" to I don't even know. I didn't even wear actual clothes. I just wore stretchy things. And I've struggled at that for the first 6 years after she was born. I couldn't do anything with that weight. I felt miserable, my feet hurt, I barely wanted to walk, and I started looking at myself and looking at her saying, wow, I worked so hard to have her, I'm letting her down. I can't keep letting her down like this. And I thought, and I've said this to my friends because I'm the old mom. She's standing right here in front of me and wants to talk to me now. I'm the old mom on the play group. Everyone else is 10, 15 years younger than me. And I thought, you know, I can be the old mom, but I can't be the fat old mom. I can't be the old mom that sits on the bench and doesn't get up and play with my daughter. I owe her more than that. You know, when she's 45, I'm going to be 90, and by golly, I'm going to be 90, and I'm going to be here for her, and I'm going to be healthy. So I had watched people post about Skinny Fiber for probably 5 or 6 months. I kept clicking on the links and then turning it off, and clicking on the links and turning it off. And finally I said, why not? Give it a try. I'm just going to give it a try. I bought 1 bottle, and I started losing weight. And in the meanwhile, look, she's standing with her Barbie fingernail polish. She wants me to do something with it, and I'm going to say, wait a minute, just a minute. But, you know, I wanted to be able to get it and play with her, so I tried it, and I started losing weight. So, yeah, I've lost 25 pounds. It's not miraculous. It's beyond miraculous to me because I decided to just see what the product would do. I didn't do anything else. I wasn't exercising. I hurt too much to exercise. I had high blood pressure. I had high cholesterol, and I just wanted to come home and sit at the end of the day. I'm on my feet all day teaching. And so I just decided to see what the product does. And I started losing weight over Thanksgiving and Christmas. And when I came back from winter break, I'd already lost 15 pounds. And people were looking at me going, wow. Now they're walking up to me at school where I teach saying, I want what you've got. You know, like I told Chris, we talked earlier, I'm a product of the product, and I'm so much healthier. I've done a 5K. I've done things that I never would have imagined I would have done a year ago before I started this product. So, come here. Here she is. Okay, she's got to sit here with me. Sorry about this. I know. We have kids, right? So you understand. This is my miracle girl. This is my why, and this is why I work so hard to get healthy. But you know what's been amazing, too, is I've met great people. You know, like Chris, who asked me on today. Chris is... You know, we talk about people who invite you in and everything. Chris, I met her through a group she had started on wanting to do some meetings here in Indiana, and I had some people that were signed up with me, and they were asking me for some training. And I contacted my enroller, Heather, and she's awesome. She came here all the way from North Carolina. She rode 20 hours on a bus to get here to help me do some training, but I contacted Chris and said, hey, can we do something here and open it up for everyone? And so, she was totally for that. So Chris and I did our first training event here back in early June. We invited everybody in the area that was willing to come see us, to come learn together and share together. We're doing another one in 2 weeks. It's just the way in which Chris has embraced me as if I'm a member of her family. The way everyone has done that is just amazing. I can't imagine any other company that if you come in and say, hey, you want to work together, want to help, and they're like, well, you're not in my downline, I'm not making any money off of you, go ask your upline. That's what they're going to say. That's not what people in Skinny Body Care say. They say, I have knowledge, you want to learn, let's share. Come on, let's get together. And I've never worked in network marketing, but I know enough. I mean, you don't get to know, to get to this age without learning something, and most people won't help you out if there's not anything in it for them. And what thrills me is the way that everybody in this company, if you reach out to them, they say, here, let me see what I can do to help. Reached out to people who have products, they send me products to give out. Matt sends us stuff to give out at our events. He doesn't have to do that. He's a businessman, but he sends us stuff from his import store. I've got Yuri sending us stuff. There are people who are so willing to help each other out, help each other grow, that you're never going to find this. I honestly believe you're never going to find a group of people that'll do that. So yeah, I've lost weight, I am healthy, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of a company that really puts their arms around you and makes you feel like family. It's just amazing.
Yeah, listen. I think one of the reason why, I'll tell you guys a quick funny story. I told this, I don't know if I told on the last hangout. I don't even know if Kelly knows this story, but I initially wasn't trying to join Skinny Body Care, even though I needed to lose weight. I joined Skinny Body Care to get coaching from Kai. I don't know if you guys know this story, but I met Kai like in the middle of the night one night. I couldn't sleep, and we were up chit-chatting back and forth, and so I wanted to hire him for coaching. And I said, how can I get coaching with you? He said, join my team. So I went and clicked on his, I said, well, send me your link. And then I remember clicking on the link, and I said, oh, I was willing to pay him. We didn't discuss money because he wouldn't let me. But I was willing to pay him a lot of money. So he sent me his link. And I clicked on the link, and I was thinking, oh, I get his coaching for the price of a bottle of this diet stuff. And then as I started looking, I was like, oh, this looks pretty good. So I was thinking I'd kill two birds with a stone. I could get me some diet stuff because I need to lose weight. And then I can get coaching from this, this super rock star. So I thought it made sense to me. So here's the crazy thing. As I started looking at it and looking at it, probably in about 45 minutes, I convinced myself that I wanted to do the program. And then within an hour, I convinced myself that I wanted to do it full time. It was a real crazy process. If you would have saw it, I was emailing him back and forth going, I think I want to do this. I think I want to do this full time. And I know he had to be over there laughing going, this girl is crazy. So it was really just kind of weird because, it really wasn't weird when you think of it because I think everything happens for a reason. It was like divine intervention. But so it just all lined up really crazy because I was telling Keisha because Keisha was doing something else with me, and I was saying this just was meant for us. It was meant because we just transitioned into it so easily. Mm-hmm. But everything just kind of happens for a reason. And now, look, I've met all of you guys. Everything just really lined up. So I was laughing because I was looking at a post that Kai had just posted about Kelly. And I posted and said, Kelly's a rock star and she's sexy. So, Kelly, let me ask you, of course, I know how you ended up getting involved with Skinny Father, but how long have you been in the industry overall?
I've been marketing for 2.5 years.
Okay.
And I've been in Skinny Body for 2 months.
What I mean, I think what I was getting ready to say is what I remember. One of the things Kai told me, what he loved most. He said, "I love the community." So that was what he told me about like Skinny Fiber. He said, "I love the people. I love the community." He said, "You'll love the people." And I think that was like the biggest takeaway. What's your biggest takeaway about Skinny Fiber, and like what really kind of brought you in besides Kai?
For me, it was the people. You know, everybody having such a good time. And I was in a business where, you know, it was kind of like everything else that I've been involved with before. I was like jumping business to business at like probably 2 to 3 businesses a year, and you know, it was put to me like this. Even in the working world, if you're jumping, you know, and going business to business and only sticking it out like 2 to 3 months, and you're really putting more effort into learning something new every 2 to 3 months and reinvent the wheel, make it work. And you know, with this company, it pretty much had everything. You know, the back office, it's all automated, it's all set up for us. The people I love, it's a good support system, and we have fun. And if anybody needs help, like everybody else has been saying, you know, we kind of come in and work as a team, and you know, don't put off people for, you know, needing help or wanting our expertise on some area. You know, it's really we learn from each other, and we learn from mistakes. And I really believe that, you know, just the people, the products, and the everything comes together and works. You know, we have fun. It doesn't feel like when I talk to people, we don't even talk about, you know, products or comp plans or, you know, business at all. And it's really relationship marketing, and it draws us all together. So it's really been life-changing getting to know everybody.
Yeah. I have to admit, when you say we don't talk about comp plans or anything, I don't think I knew about the comp plan or how to work it till I was probably about a month in. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
Clarence, let's go over to you. I'm going to meet you guys out real quick.
I'm sorry, it was a little fuzzy. What'd you say?
Let's see, hold on. I'm getting feedback. Could you guys mute your mics real quick? I don't know where that's coming from. You can go to the top and mute your mics out. Okay, Clarence. Okay, cool. Okay, so Clarence, what's like your biggest takeaway or advice you would give somebody who's thinking about getting started? What advice would you give them on getting started, or if they're still thinking about getting started, what would be the biggest piece of advice you would give them?
Procrastination kills everything. Again, just like you said earlier, there's no such thing as coincidence. We all have experiences in life where we have the opportunity to do something, and two things happen. Either you decide to do it or you don't decide to do it at that time. But, you know, just like we're on this hangout, just like, you know, a lot of people that's probably watching this hangout is kind of on the fence, you know. But it's just like, you know, the old adage, you know, if you see a turtle teetering on the top of a fence, it didn't get there by itself. So you have to take into consideration that if you're listening or if you're watching this hangout, you really have to really take it within yourself to know that you're here for a reason, okay? So we are a unit, we are a family. I'm here, everybody's here to improve upon themselves. And you're on this hangout for that reason. You're looking for something in order to better yourself, whether it's your health or your finances or both. So we're sitting here telling you that you can do that and then some. You know, you can live a phenomenal healthy life, you can live a phenomenal financial life, or you could decide to do both. I mean, I'm greedy. I want both. So, you just get started. Okay, make a decision. Okay, once you decide, you just have to commit. After that, you have to commit to know that whatever your why is for getting into the business, hold that really close to yourself. Really understand that everybody has needs. It's different levels of needs. Pam had $1 million annual need. You know, that's what she desires in this business. There's some people on the Hangout right now that probably only need maybe $400 or $500 a month extra. And that's very attainable in this business. So it's just whatever you decide on doing, just make that decision. And then after you make that decision, go ahead and commit. But as long as you procrastinate, you're just going to be doing exactly what you're doing and getting exactly what you've been getting. So if you're happy with that, then, all we can say is that we've tried. And that's about it. Just decide and then commit.
Decide and commit. I love that. All right, Vicki, let's take it over to you. So what advice would you give to someone, or what's your takeaway that you would want to give to someone who's thinking about getting into skinny body care? Wait a second, I think your mic is off. Turn your mute off. You have your mic off. You have your mute down, so you have to turn your mic on. We can't hear you.
It off. So there
you go.
Oh, there we go. Am I good now?
We can hear you.
Yay. I think you just kind of have to get in your head as to what your goals are, your why, and why you want to do something. Something brought you here today. Something made you know that you should be here and watch this, and you need to follow that. There's that voice inside of you, whether it's God talking to you or your own common sense. I'm often out and about, and I'll look at somebody and I think, oh, I need to talk to them. I need to talk to them. I don't ignore that voice. I follow the voice, and if God's speaking to you and is saying, be here today, you're here for a reason, and look at all these people, look at all the comments that are scrolling past. There are so many people who their lives are changing, their lives are improving, and time to, make that leap, give it a try. And if you're just thinking about, wanting to try the product for the weight loss portion of it, we give a guarantee. There's a 30-day, a 90-day, give it a shot, and you will be amazed. And you'll be like so many other people, like I was. I tried the product worked for me, and I just kept going forward from there. I think once you try it and you see for yourself, you'll wonder what made you wait so long. I wonder why I clicked on that button for 4 or 5 months before I finally bought. So you have nothing to lose.
Alrighty, let's go over to Keisha. Keisha, what's your final takeaway, or what advice would you give someone who's maybe on the fence?
Get off the fence. Get in. I mean, this is the simplest business you will ever do. I mean, with the most amazing, I'm going to take your word now, Pam, amazing, amazing people, honestly. I've never seen such a group of people, and I know everybody on the panel then said the same exact thing, so we can't be we got to be telling the truth, right? So we're not making this up, guys. People are just real, genuine people. That's what I like about it. Everybody's supporting each other. I've never seen that. I've been in this industry a long time, and I've never really truly seen that. And it just, this company just feels like a fit for me. I have found my home, like you said, Pam. We going to the top of this company together. So, I mean, I'm just excited to be here. Just decide, get in. You don't have nothing to lose. We give a 90-day money-back guarantee on the product. Get in if you don't know if you want to do the business yet. Just try the product. You'll eventually be coming in doing the business because you're going to be telling everybody how amazing the product is. So that's how this business works, because our distributors our customers turn into the best distributors. So just decide, make a decision, and you'll be happy you did, because like I said, we're one big family here. So I'm just happy to be here.
Well, let me turn over to my co-host, and Chris, let me first tell you thank you for putting up with me today. And just one, I've been with Skinny Body Care for about 2.5 months, and I have to say that you guys have just made me feel so welcome, and I really, really appreciate it. You know, just being able to come in and have everyone really make you feel like family. And when I say make you feel like family, it's like, you know how you go to someone's house and some people make you feel like guests? Like, sit down and I'll get it for you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I thought you could just go to the refrigerator and get it yourself.
Yeah, that's how you guys have made me feel like, oh, it's over there. Go get it.
Yeah.
And that's how I like to treat people like that. And I have to say that everyone here, from Tim to everyone else I've had the privilege of working with, has made me feel like that. And that's just a wonderful feeling for me. So, especially considering what I just came from. I'm going to leave that alone. But, so Chris, thank you, because I know you've been helping today. Sue's been helping me with some stuff today, and just, you know, behind the scenes, that we've been trying to help our company grow, and helping all of our team members grow, regardless of what team. When I say team, it doesn't matter what team they're on. I just say team, meaning people on a Skinny Body Care team. So I say team generically. It doesn't matter we're all on the same team, regardless of who you fall under. Just trying to put things together to help us all prosper. It's just really amazing.
It is. It really, you know, and here's the thing. As the company grows, your monthly checks grow. You know, so it's not just about, well, I'm just going to help my downline and I'm just going to do this. Everybody needs to grow, because everybody will make more money. Everybody will make more friends. You know, as the team continues to grow and prosper, we all prosper. So it's not just about me and you, and it's not just about, you know, this team over here or this team. It's everybody coming together for one common goal that Ben made the easiest path in the world to get to. You already plowed the field, you just walk right through it, and you get to the destination. So it's just been a wonderful thing. Thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me on. I love it. You know, now that you've got me on these Google Hangouts, I'm absolutely addicted. I think I'm going to start making my team come together at least 2 or 3 times a week, and I'll sit there and work together as we all do on the Hangout, because I think it really seems to bring the entire team together, even more than just phone calls. I really enjoy this. So I think this is a great addition that you've got to the company.
Are you addicted, Chris?
Yes, I am addicted.
You're addicted. You're a Hangout addict.
I think it's something I may have to talk to somebody about, because I really like it.
Yeah, they're really cool, and you know, it's a great way to connect with people, and just to, well, I mean, phone calls are wonderful. Don't get me wrong, but Hangouts are a great way for people to see you and get as close to you as possible. So, I mean, it's like being in my living room, isn't it? Don't you guys feel like you're sitting right here with me? I mean, I'm drinking water, you're drinking water, I'm sitting back chilling, you're sitting back chilling. I mean, I'm about to take my skinny fiber pills, you guys about to take your skinny fiber pills. I mean, come on, this is like we're all sitting together chilling and getting thin together. I mean, come on, we can't do that over the phone. Well, I mean, technically we can, but it doesn't feel the same, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so.
A lot of fun.
Huh?
No, I said lots of fun being on the Hangout. I don't know why people don't want to get on. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
And of course, I look like this all the time as soon as I wake up. I mean, I wake up and boom.
The conversation we were having earlier, now is it, Claire?
Okay.
No, it's not.
You're going out. I'm sorry, Chris. We're losing you. We're losing you. All right, guys. If you're, oh, we're so sorry. Chris had to go. We enjoyed her being here, guys, but she had to leave early. But seriously, listen, guys. If you're thinking about if you're looking for a way to, if you want to join a team that's fun, we're having fun, we're making money, and we're changing lives. If you're looking for a way that you can do all of the above, click on the link below. Get involved with our team. Get involved with our family. Get involved with this company. And most importantly, get involved now because we still have this half. We have the later half of July for you to still be involved in this promotion. Every Wednesday this time at 8 p.m. is our new time for our Skinny Body Care Dream Team Hangout. So please join us again this time next week or at 8 p.m. for the Skinny Body Care official Dream Team Hangout. Tell all your friends, your family, your loved ones, anyone you know who needs to lose weight, wants to make more money, or just wants to look sexy. Come to join us at 8 p.m. Share your link or share the link to the person who sent you to this page. And we'll see you again next week at 8 p.m. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye, Pam. Thanks.
All right, thank you.